Hey there, Dr. Dave here with USU Extension. Welcome back. Back on doing my Tuesday 2-minute tips. I hope you had a great holiday season and are off to a fabulous new year. Now, New Year's, right? That time when we think about resolutions and, oh man, I want to get skinnier and get out of debt and all of these things that we want to do better. There's a caution there because I've looked at the research quite a bit, and the research shows that only about 10% of us last year in 2018 completed all of our resolutions. There's about 31% that didn't complete any of them, that we answered none to that question. So here's a way to think about things a little bit differently. Now, in 1975, Stephen Covey, this famous Stephen Covey, he gave a talk called The Educated Conscience. It's a great talk, and he essentially asked people to think about 4 questions, and I'm going to talk about 2 of those. The first one, he said, what do I need to do to be a better member of my family? And then he said, pause for a second and seriously consider the answer from your conscience to that question about what do I need to do to be a better member of my family. Now, if you really do that and pause for a few seconds, your conscience will tell you what you need to do to be better. And it's not the external, right, and exercise maybe to be a better family member, right? No, it's those other things to be maybe more patient and more kind and more understanding, or to lower my tone with my children or my sweetheart. The second one was related. What do I need to do to be a better steward? And maybe that's at work or as a student, better things. So now again, pause. And don't come up with a big laundry list, but I'm a big fan of one thing. I call it one thing. So if you'll focus about one thing that you can do to be a better family member this year, and one thing that you can be, that you can do a little bit better to be a better steward of whatever responsibilities that means. Maybe it's of children, maybe it's at work, or if you're a student. So I hope you'll consider maybe reframing, rethinking about resolutions, and resolving to get your answers from your conscience, from an educated conscience that Stephen R. Covey talks about. So that's all for now. I'm Dr. Dave with Utah State, sharing tips to make life great.